Hello, and welcome back to Control. We will be continue going through the research center today, when we are looking for Marshall. And in the previous episode, we've done another one of those timed missions that occasionally being thrown at us, and we have also picked up a shield ability. So that is also something that we will be using today. Copy OK file these to Marshall urgent Astral exhibition research. The Astral exhibition was originally built for the Astralnauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but was being stingy with the budget. However, once we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity now known as astral spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our Astralnauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Okay. Spooky. Very spooky. Oh, that thing. Okay. Lock the door behind you.
doing with that thing?
Oh, probably nothing good. I keep misplacing E and F buttons. Sometimes I want to interact with some object in the environment and I just grab some stuff.
Marshall, are you still there? Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
We have parapsychology, hypnosis web, and extrasensory web down there. His clusters heal other enemies. Damn it, just a little bit earlier. Okay. His clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of his resonance without the need of a host. His clusters are dense spherical compressions of his resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of his entities. The clusters are capable of replenishing his hosts with infusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the His makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the His as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Lock department, you say? X-ray light box object of power. Okay. Do we know where? Hypnosis labs. Okay. Now, this report serves as an introductory guide to the Astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box in the hypnosis lab, a section of the parapsychology division. Physical and psychological trainings is vital for the repeated transition between planes, known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Yeah, astral spike, I believe that's something that we've seen. Shield boost and groupthink. This study extends the works of Irving Janis, Robert Byron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentations on the mind, including manipulation of and hypnosis web. Yeah, that's where I would like to head. Central research, parakinesiology. Yeah, hypnosis web is in the other direction. Still need to go through this area because yeah, I just powered through it, but you can clearly see that there is a lone readable. Nadine, send these to research for analysis regarding my precognitive powers. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was given the solution to a staffing problem I'd been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities and as such offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Mr. Francis Bertram. Huh? Well, I can deconstruct a lot of them, right? Is that the entrance to the hypnosis lab? Testing in progress. Do not look ahead when light is on. Some invasive patterns. And that would be extrasensory lab. Communications. Yeah, okay. What do we have over here? Darling here. Some of you were curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, the man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently, his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners, or so the reports say. We brought these tanks in to test Dr. Takui's tapes for ourselves. Plus, there may be some stress-relieving uses for the staff down the road. I think we could all benefit from some time in a dark, enclosed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is. Okay. Okay. Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, a Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that have gained notable popularity around the globe. Due to his unusually swift rise in fame, along with reports of vivid accompanying the use of his tapes, investigations sector staff were asked to look into Dr. Tokui's background. We found no past incident with an altered occurrence, nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organization. However, agents that attended a signing event reported when hearing Dr. Tokui speak. We recommended the research team obtain an audio recording of Dr. Tokui's voice and perform any and all relevant analysis. Based on the findings, the investigations sector will determine next steps regarding Dr. Tokui as well as his eligibility for the Prime Candidate program. It is the second reference to the Prime Candidate program, is it not? Was Dylan not another Prime Candidate? The Dr. Tokui tapes arrived this week. Finally, you really should have used same-day shipping. I sent them out to Dr. Darling and Dr. Harrington to check out before we begin serious examination. If you need them right away, I'd check Darling's room and the ritual office. Can't wait to start testing Dr. Yoshimi Takui's famous guided imagery experience. I don't believe I have access to the... Find the tape taken by Dr. Darling, find the tape taken to the ritual office. Was there not... building alert? That is a little bit weird. Anyway, hypnosis lab. Yeah, I don't like it.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
Apparently there is a readable in that room. Astral blip. Don't see anything specific on these post-it notes. Okay, I can unlock something from here. I can do this, of course. Is there any indication? Which particular symbol I'm supposed to make? Okay, so maybe some outer edges and on the top. And the thing is supposed to end up on the top. Okay, well that works.
Please state your name for the record.
Paul Warren, Astronaut, First Class.
And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah. I am.
And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
I like the part of loss of ego. You cease to complete the astral plane challenge. Golden copy, NPC, variation. Oh, I was just about to seize it, come on. Damn it. Well, that may be useful. I mean, I'm sure their aim is slightly better than mine, so... Okay, they do attack the golden guy. Wrong enemy! God damn it. Oh, nice. The exit. The exit is right over here. Ugh. Now. Unread. X-ray light box. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual. The seized individual becomes to the user. The effect lasts. Once released, they seize as a result of the psychic trauma. A janitor named bound the object in St. Anne's Hospital in. Soon, the building's occupants were by him. The Bureau dispatched an emergency response team to the perpetrator and the item. Fatalities numbered in the. For operational details, see case something something.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
Yep. Do I have this one? Well, somewhere far away from me. Yeah, way close to the central research. Look at what's behind the astral maze, like to the right. It's the whole other place a bit bigger than this one. Anyway. Only now notice this brain slice. So I have some abilities, and I have unlocked Seize. So it just increases duration and how long I can do that. Okay. I will first try it out and see how that will go. Shield. Okay, I have some problems with shield because you can't do anything else. So I might go for shield barrage and see how that will work. But it just requires 6 items, 6 abilities, right? Instead, I can I have a very good question about launch. Like they do say plus 50. Do they say it from the base level that is never changed, or do they say it from the new level? So if I unlock this one, do I get plus 75 on top of my existing damage? Or do I get plus 75, like almost double the base damage? I mean, in any case, that's a boost, so I will grab it. Especially given the fact that the next one, ooh, it had 8. Hold and launch up to 3 objects. That is like a lot. Also, my frame rate is not very consistent right now. It is precise with a charged shot that penetrates armor and enemies at any range. Alright. Now, if I choose Pierce, damage while aiming. Okay. Or just zoom. Let's go with this one. That is shield strength plus 36%. Okay. You cannot hold it indefinitely, right? Yep. Okay. I am willing to give it a try. And then I have also a spin. And that is Pierce, you say, right? I also have something in charge mode. Parapsychology elevator. Is this where I can talk to Marshall?
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She got that right.
Okay, so that will take me...
More of you? Really?
Does that count? No, it does not. Slightly disappointed, but it is what it is. The elevator is here, that is good. We have Astral exhibition and central research, okay. Oh, I unlocked this area. Alright, yeah, I get it. Let's for now proceed then. Oh, god damn it.
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Marshall is right down the hall.
Luck and probability, ritual division, synchronicity lab, and protective studies. While over here we have just a couple of restrooms. Rubber duck supplement. Discovered in the home of Agent after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. It was discovered that Agent was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent has been terminated.
Marshall is waiting for you in the luck lab, just down the hall.
Oh, that's the central research. It's just slightly above. Okay. Quite a lot of agents. Some of them are injured. Why would you pick a plant?
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Now everybody knows that the horseshoe should point upwards. Yep, that is also correct. Give me a moment, lady. We are doing something very important here. This requires 5, which I lack. So now we get to talk to you, lady.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Rituals Division, Shelter, and a whole bunch of these guys. No readables. I might have failed to save some agents. Lewis. Okay, Lewis. I was just getting worried that the passage didn't open. But no, we are okay, we are alright. It is open. So let's briefly have a look. We are at Ritual Division. I believe there might have been, yes, Imagery experience stuff somewhere nearby. So at least one of them is supposed to be in Ritual Office. So that is Synchronicity Lab, right? Which is not exactly the thing that we are looking for. But regardless, maybe we will find something interesting over here. Like this bunch of mannequins. Or this bunch of mannequins. Mirror testing. Sounds interesting. Oh, but it's 6. Output item inside. Yeah. Okay. No mirror testing for me today. Okay. What else do we have here? A bunch of TVs. Okay, and some readable. I was getting worried that there is nothing. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside the rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of. Psychological examination of the agent proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. His Warped wield only supernatural abilities similar to drifters. They are able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of his resonance. Why do certain his display supernatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the hosts that become his warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the his corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the his inhabits a host for a month? A year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. Ritual office. If I chose the wrong door again. Okay. Thank God. Thank you for the file, it was very helpful. I have re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future, however, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point. I hope you will be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. She completely omitted every invitation to a date. Vacuum chamber and some stuff. Okay.
The forest of positive interactions. So I play this and get in the tank. Okay. Self-reflection can bring answers. I read that somewhere.
Obsessive-compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing code rituals. The rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formula, repetitive action, and causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch code 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize a deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the supernatural world and, when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau. So maybe that's how I can slow down my fall. There is yet another tape that I need to find, so I will for now concentrate on proceeding with the HRA lab. Protective studies. I do believe that we are going this way. Same cube drawings. Just slightly different, right? No, they actually might be the same on every platform. Oh?
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
I was expecting it to quack in the end, to be honest. Okay, there might be some way around, and maybe we can get to the chamber
This way to the
just
lab? Okay.
some other
You
way.
must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
There should be a way. Apparently this is the best I can do. Further down this way? Oh, but how? I mean, this is the highest position. Yeah, that does not compute. Can I get higher on these pipes, maybe? Maybe you can get on this lamp over there? Oh god, this is so non-intuitive. I might approach it again sometime later. Personal mods, full. Well, let's have a look at those and remove some of those maybe. HRA lab.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Our way into changing variables too strong. Leaks out. Dimensions. Too powerful for our use. Feedback loop. Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens supernatural forces, the unique structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range to Hz with perfect harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing through a harmonized prism onto a methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance in the prism will be explored and explained. Okay, anything over in this direction? Before I start messing up with some big and scary machine. Oh, that is good, I have the second tape.
An audio journey. This must be one of those sensory tank tapes.
We have 3 whiteboards with some stuff on them.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
There are numbers on terminals. Okay, so first let's probably start with collecting the punch cards. Three, 4.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
And the 5. That is number 4, and conveniently this one is over here. So, okay. So, you're saying number 1 is 3 in the center. And number 2 and 3. Okay, simple and cube. Simple and a cube, that is 5. Where is 3? There you are. So the process of elimination only leaves once.
Should correspond to a terminal.
Oh, damn it. Should I check number 4? Four is up there, right?
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
I don't have another punch card though, that's kind of a problem.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
I will admit I am quite perplexed. Have I ever seen number 5? No, that's a kind of a question. Because I need to have a look. Because number 4, it is at least this one, right? Can I use it without one punch card? No.
What do these whiteboards mean?
Maybe I need to swap 2 and 3? Because, I don't know, this arrow over there kind of indicates that... Oh shit. Yeah, you just had to swap 2 and 3.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more black rock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the black rock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
What the
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
So, not chit chat, right? Oh, that is convenient. However, before I move back to maintenance, there's resonance and AI 52 testing.
Altered item number 52A.
Okay. Objects of power. Holders 665. To the other / blessing. We hold the reins / law. We're failing in translating hyper-real concepts. Secrets instructions will be lost. Ignore this message. Ha. It wasn't parapsychology, right? Yeah, it was over there. I think it was okay done. Ah, weapon mods are full again. And who keeps giving me weapon mods, right? How did I miss this one? Recording chair procedures. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened in their chair. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the record process, which can lower the quality of captured footage. This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms during recording that some consider upsetting. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. Activate the recording apparatus. After recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Reminder: do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor. Was it extrasensory web? I think it was.
This should be interesting.
イメージの世界を体験しましょう。早速始めましょう。Welcome to my guided imagery experience. レッスン1、森との戯れ。 Exercise 1. The Forest of Positive Interaction.
私は徳井義美博士。私を信じて任せてください。
My name is Dr. Yoshimi Tokui. Trust my words. I'm here for you.
目を閉じて心を開いてください。あなたは浜辺に一人佇んでいます。誰もいない静かな浜辺。
Close your eyes, open your mind, and find yourself on an empty beach.
さざ波の音が聞こえ、遠くにカモメが見えます。ポテトチップスの袋をつついてますね。
The waves are rolling in, and the seagulls are fighting over a discarded bag of potato chips.
ハラペーニョ味のようです。
I believe they're jalapeno flavored.
沖の方に何か見えます。森が海の上に浮かんでいます。
I see something in the middle of the ocean. They appear to be trees.
もしかしたら人を遠ざけようとする今のあなたの気持ちを暗示しているのかもしれません。
Perhaps they are ocean trees. Or perhaps they are metaphors for how you push people away.
それが何なのか一緒に探してみましょう。波の方に近づいてみてください。
Let's find out together. Just walk over the waves, friend.
森は寂しそうです。話しかけてみませんか？
The trees look lonely. Why don't you talk to them?
森にささやきかけましょう。あなたは愛されるに値すると、誰もが愛されるに値すると、森もうなずいています。
You whisper to the trees. You tell them that they deserve love, that everyone deserves love. The trees agree.
木々は健康になり、お互いに愛を育んでいくのでしょう。
They will now go on to form healthy, respectful relationships with other trees or shrubs, whatever they prefer.
さあ、森をそっとしておいてあげましょう。
Now let's leave these trees to their love.
覗き見は失礼ですからね。
Voyeurism is
お
impolite.
や、何か不穏なものを感じます。何でしょう？
I sense a disturbance in our love garden. A menace.
行ってみましょう。森の危機かもしれません。行ってみましょう。
Go find it. Do not let it darken our forest of emotions.
フォークリフトです。この森にはふさわしくありません。巨大なタイヤでビーチが荒らされてしまいます。
A forklift. It does not like the tree's romance. It is ruining our lovely beach with its hateful tires.
なんということでしょう。機械を止めてください。あのカモメには家族がいます。
It ran over one of the gulls. Such bloodshed. Turn off the machine. That gull had a family.
さっきのポテトチップスはお腹に赤ちゃんがいる奥さんへのプレゼントでした。あの機械を止めなければ。
The potato chips were for his pregnant wife. The forklift must be stopped.
やりましたね。あの恐ろしい機械は止まりました。
You did it. The murderous machine will kill no more. The trees can love undisturbed.
フォークリフトも孤独な木々ももうありません。あなたの心は安らぎと慈愛に満たされているはずです。
Our beach is no place for forklifts or lonely trees. Your mind is a safe haven for love.
心が穏やかに健康になった感じはありますか？
Doesn't that feel nice? Aren't you feeling healthier?
さて、もう時間のようです。感受性の豊かなあなたのままでいてください。
Oh my, it seems we're all out of time. Stay receptive, friend.
That actually was relaxing. And strangely insightful.
Let's go with the second one right away.
Embracing the erratic and audio journey. What is this for?
Welcome to my guided imagery experience.
レッスン2気まぐれを受け入れるです。
Exercise 2. Embracing the erratic.
私は徳井義美博士。私を信じて任せてください。
My name is Dr. Yoshimi Tokui. Trust my words. I'm here for you.
目を閉じて心を開いてください。想像してみてください。あなたは閑散とした浜辺にいます。
Now, close your eyes, open your mind, and find yourself on a deserted beach.
波が岩に打ち寄せ、カモメたちが旋回しながら近づいてきます。
The waves are crashing against the rocks, and the gulls are circling overhead, drawing ever closer.
カモメたちが怖いですか？大丈夫。彼らは危害を加えません。
Are you scared of birds? If so, please try not to be.
自動販売機があります。あなたは喉が渇いています。
Look, a vending machine. You must be thirsty.
さあ、渇きを潤しに行きましょう。
Let us go quench your thirst.
Sure.
あなたのお気に入りのソーダがあります。ボタンを押してみましょう。
They have your favorite soda. You know the one. Press the button.
For all your needs, okay, so nothing particularly
自動販売
specific.
機が逃げていきます。追いかけてください。
The machine has run off with your favorite soda. Chase it.
さあ頑張って。あれはあなたが世界で一番好きな飲み物です。
Fight for it. This is your favorite soda in the whole world.
人を殺してでも手に入れる、それくらい好きなはずです。急いで走ってください。
The soda you kill a man for. Hurry, run. Soda.
ソーダが出てきました。やった。
The soda tumbles out. Victory.
あ、ちょっと待ってください。これは違う種類です。
But wait, it's not the right kind.
いや、
Damn.
このソーダを試してみましょう。
I guess you'll have to try something new.
きっと気に入るはずです。
Go on. You might like it.
美味しいですよね。新しいお気に入りができました。
How delicious. This is your new favorite soda.
新しいものに挑戦するときこそ人生の一番素敵な部分を発見できます。
When you try new things, you sometimes discover the best of life has to offer.
それがソーダのレッスンです。
That's a soda lesson for you.
今度は別の自意識に目を向けてみましょう。
Ah, another personal realization awaits.
走ってください。運動することは良いことです。
Hurry over. Run. Exercise is good for you.
Alright. Sure.
死体です。いつもだったらとてもびっくりしますよね。
It's a dead person. This would normally be quite an upsetting thing to find, yes?
心配しないで。あなたは安全です。
Do not worry. You are safe.
ちょっと死体に触ってみませんか？
Why don't you try touching the dead person?
I
面
don't
白い
want
こと
to.
が起きるかもしれません。
It could be interesting.
Do I have any choice over that matter?
なんてことだ。死体がたくさん出てきました。どこから来たんでしょう？
Oh, merciful gods. Dozen of more corpses appeared. Where did they come from?
ひどい匂いです。恐ろしい。ここはもう今までの浜ではありません。
Oh, the stench. The horror. This beach will never be the same.
なんで死体になんて触ったんですか？はあ、最悪の間違いを犯しましたね。
Why did you touch the dead person? You
I
made a
think
grave
you asked to.
mistake.
死体を隠して間違いを正してください。
Fix your mistake by hiding it.
死体を埋めて腐敗した心をきれいにしてください。
Bury these bodies. Clean your mind of the rot.
This is silly. And I honestly think that preventing
恐ろしい
is
体
an
験で
easier
した
job,
ね。でも、また一つ
but
学
way
び
more
ました。
difficult
That
to
was scary,
motivate it.
wasn't it? And yet, you learn another lesson.
怖いものには
Hiding bodies is
理由
important.
があります。
You're scared of some things for a reason.
本能に耳を傾けて、世界は気まぐれで冷たいという事実を認めてください。
Listen to your instincts. Accept that the world is random and cold.
恐怖は役に立つものです。
Fear is useful.
たくさんの学びがありました。良い学びも悪い学びも。
Lots of good lessons today. Some things are good, some are bad.
少しは人生の残酷さに対処できると思いません
Don't you
か？
feel more prepared for uncaring cruelty of life?
私はできるようになりました。
I know I do.
Okay.
これでセラピーを終わります。
This concludes my guided imagery therapy.
あなたは徳井義美博士に認められました。これでこの荒れ狂う世界を探検できるはずです。
You are now approved by Dr. Yoshimi Tokui to explore this rotating rock we call Earth.
幸運を
Thank you.
祈ります。歩みを止めず旅を続けてください。徳井義美でし
Good
た。
luck, Star Wanderer. Stay actualized, and see you next time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Jesse fucking Faden.
Energy
You're the
recovery mod.
best, Dr. Yoshimi.
I got some energy recovery mod and it was like super rare. Prime 1. Now I do have 4 abilities. I still cannot use them for this thing. I can upgrade Pierce or Grip. But I believe that for now I will simply call it a day. It's long overdue, but it was a nice episode, and I like that we concluded it on a therapy. That's a nice soothing note for this one. So thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. If that's the case, please leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.